happy as Kenya to participate in stabilizing Eastern DRC with the challenges of conflict in DRC. We are working with our brothers and sisters in Somalia to ensure that even as the drawdown of the troops that is expected by next year, we have a concrete plan on how Somalia is going to move on as a state. And also, many of us are seized with the challenge that we have in Sudan at the moment. And as a region, and as a continent, and as a people, our message to the generals in Sudan is clear and unequivocal. They have no business whatsoever destroying the hard-earned years, many years of developing Sudan. The bombing of buildings, hospitals, and infrastructure is unacceptable. Those generals have no business, they have no reason destroying a country that has been built painstakingly by the people of this continent, by our brothers and sisters in Sudan, and we will hold them accountable. They have absolutely no reason to destroy people's business, people's livelihoods, cause unnecessary chaos and mayhem when the quarrel can be solved by dialogue, by a conversation, and we are determined to stop our continent from the slide into military rule. This continent is ready, and we are prepared as the people of this continent to build our democratic institutions and to get the people of this continent to choose the government they want. The era of military rule, the era of dictatorships is behind us. And we want to send a very clear signal to our brothers in Sudan that this continent will not entertain any military rule in Sudan. The transition that had been painstakingly worked on by many stakeholders, that was disrupted by saboteurs and spoilers at the tail end on just one issue of the integration of the RSF and the SAF. We cannot allow a small disagreement to take away the hard-earned gains, the painstaking agreements that have been reached. And that is why today there is a meeting of IGAD. We have been building a coalition of many partners across the globe to stop the slide in Sudan. And Kenya, we will be playing our role because we owe it as a duty of responsibility to our brothers and sisters in Sudan as members of our continent. And that is our position. I want to thank IOM and my good brother here, Mohammed, for being one of the front runners in supporting our common effort in building a sustainable future for all, and for ensuring that the mobility dimensions are well integrated in our efforts to tackle climate change, amongst all the other challenges that we face. Once again, I commend the authors, contributors, editorial and production teams for the thorough work that has made this fine publication, The State of Migration in East and the Horn of Africa, possible. I invite the relevant policymakers in the region to use the report's analysis and policy suggestions to enhance economic development and advance regional integration through their human mobility dimensions. It is now my pleasure to declare the report on the state of migration in East and the Horn of Africa launched. Thank you very much. And God bless you. Asanteni sana.
One more round of applause for His Excellency for that wonderful speech. And at this point, Your Excellency, with your permission, would like to have the report officially handed over to you by the Regional Director, IOM. So if we can kindly just come on stage, Director, so that you can hand over the report to His Excellency. And then in turn, we'll have the reports also handed over to a few other stakeholders. And after that, we'll have a photo before we wind up. So, Your Excellency, kindly, with your permission, you can come and receive the report as we give him a round of applause as the report.